welcome back to the Off Script Podcast. As always, I am your host, Logan Canay, and joining me today is the Hispanic Hercules himself, Josh Meadows.
Okay. Alright.
Taking a page from good old Zach Griggs.
Let's make the internet great again.
Yeah. Woo! And today we're minus Wyatt.
We unwell without him.
He decided to go home because he's a loser.
He's homesick.
He missed
Wyatt.
his family.
He's like
a lost puppy.
He's like
without
a
members.
emotional. He's fragile.
He's so
He
fragile.
is.
I dropped him once, shattered every bone in his body.
He's a small dude.
So fragile.
He's so small. He's so much smaller than me. We're not the same exact size.
No, you're actually
Definitely
smaller
not.
than him, height-wise.
Yeah, you are.
That's true.
But, yeah, so it's going to be fun without Wyatt here.
It's gonna be so fun.
It's going to be great. We get to talk about things that are just going to offend
Yeah, that's
so
our
many
caveat.
people potentially.
So, honestly, today's episode, we're going to lead in really nicely with my topic, and then we're just going to start smacking opinions. People are going to get upset, but you know what? We're okay with that.
We're not even mad.
No.
Not even mad.
We apologize for nothing.
At all. Off Script Podcast 2016. We
do
do
not
not apologize.
There you have it.
We're going to have a t-shirt. We do not apologize.
Yep.
Shit.
But,
Who's that guy who commented? What's his name?
Uh,
on YouTube?
John Adams or something?
It's
It
not
was some
John Adams.
very
John
fake sounding
Jacobs.
name.
John Jacobs, that's what it is.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John Jacobs.
He subscribed to us, though.
He
Shout
did.
out. So, John.
Shout out. Shouting out. Oh yeah, real quick. We know we're gonna like super offend a bunch of people, but you know what? Subscribe,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like.
subscribe to us.
Yeah.
comment, follow
that's
us on Facebook,
Get offended on the regular,
Yeah.
follow us on Twitter.
It's
We each
good
have
for
our
your
own
watching.
respective Twitters, and
Uh-huh.
we have
Josh is
except for Josh. Josh is the loser. We have a Facebook page. So, like us, comment there. You can actually talk to Josh on that one. We have a blog as well. But yeah, you should, like, down here, there's a thumbs up. No, it's a check. It's a check
gone.
now.
It is a check.
There's a check.
Yeah.
And you just click that, and it's going to say subscribed. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You should do that.
Yeah.
Get your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your
Everybody
dog.
you know.
Gather them. You remember how, like, in the 50s, they gathered everyone around the radio and listened to the radio program?
Yep.
That's going to be Off Script Podcast.
Yeah, do
Gather
that for
around
us.
YouTube.
You know, and if your mom, your dad, your dog, your brother, your sister, whoever, don't have a YouTube page, make another account, another Google account, and subscribe with their fake account.
All we care about is numbers.
Really, though.
That's, you know what would really help is if you got like 6 computers and just had all of our videos simultaneously playing all the way through at once.
So that our watch time is not garbage.
It would be spectacular.
Anyway,
Anyway.
let's talk about real things.
Also, shout out to our Kiwi friends who are watching for some reason.
Kiwi?
We have Australian people watching.
Oh yeah, we
Our
have
Australian
Australian,
friends.
New Zealanders,
Yeah.
and shout out to those in the good old US of A who are watching.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not as exotic, but
But you're most like us, so
Yeah.
that's something.
are you saying they're not like us if they're foreign?
Well, we're going to talk about some things today that they are really not going to care about because they are kind
That
of
might be true.
U.S. centric. So
They've probably heard about them.
I was gonna say
sure they
they'll
have.
listen because it's hilarious to know what kind of spot we're in.
that is very true. They can laugh at our position.
Okay, so starting off, I'm going first this week. I know, it's been a while. I'm back. I'm talking about this. What is this?
That's a square, well, rectangular piece of technology.
You know, that might be accurate if this was the 1950s and they were like, oh, that, my boy, is a rectangular box of sorts.
It's actually, it's like a squircle. It has the rounded corners.
Yeah.
It does. It's like edgy.
It's circtangular.
Ooh.
My driver's ed teacher would call that a boob tube.
Okay.
He called televisions and cell phones the boob tube.
If you can't tell, this here is a cell phone.
I have one too.
Yes, we all have ours. Am I the only one who rocks the case these days?
Look at
That's
mine.
true. Logan obviously does not.
There's no point in getting a case at this point.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
The last few days, I've tried to charge this thing.
Does it not even?
I'll charge it. I have to like push it and hold it in there, and then like
Oh my.
sit it a certain way, and then it charges.
Wow.
Samsung, if you're watching,
Send
You
him a
suck.
new one.
send me a new phone. You're awesome. Don't
Yeah.
you don't suck. No, what? You don't suck.
Stop sucking.
To be fair though, Logan's dropped this thing probably about 70 to 75 times a day for a year now.
I was gonna
And
say.
it's in one piece.
I drop it at least
So-
3 times
Yeah,
a
that
day.
is something.
Yeah.
An actual number is at least 3 times.
Yeah, that counts for something.
But
Yes.
what I wanted to talk about is, so we all have these, and like, your lives, our lives, are on this little piece of technology.
That's true.
Everyone we want to have anything to do with is at our fingertips. The police are at our fingertips, which is very useful, by the way.
Depending on who you ask.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
But reference to last week's episode, go check that out.
Well, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah.
But I have apps on here. You can see I have Instagram.
What's
Well,
an
they
app?
can't see, but
Yeah, well, you can't, but I do
They know
have
what Instagram
apps.
looks
Trust
like.
me. So I have Instagram, which is like all my friends' pictures, anyone I'm stalking, their pictures.
Who are we
All
explaining this
of-
for, by the way?
You know, just people in general.
just
The point
okay.
is that like I don't have to go anywhere to do anything anymore.
you
Except
rarely
eat.
do.
I don't, like, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. But I don't. So the whole thing is like I want to see pictures of Acapulco or California. I don't have to go there. Just Instagram #Cali.
You don't even have to go outside. You
Don't.
don't even have to talk to real people.
You don't
You
have
don't.
to leave your bed.
You really
That's
don't.
a true one.
Yeah, you can just Google Street View that stuff.
Exactly.
You can
You
download
really-
your food directly into your stuff.
No, you can like
That'd be
just
cool.
you can call Post-its. Well, I think that's what it is. There's a company, I don't remember exactly what it's called. You call them, you're like, hey, how much is it going to cost for you to pick me up Taco Bell and bring it to me? And they're like, this much. And you're like, okay. And they just bring the food to you.
What?
You don't even have to leave for that anymore.
Wow, that is just wonderful.
Taco Bell, Post-its, and Samsung, proud sponsors of Offscript Media.
That is not true.
False. False.
We wish. Also, the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks. They are an actual sponsor.
They're a sponsor of somebody.
But,
Sure.
so our lives are on this. Now, my question is, how do you think you all, how would you all react if one day you just woke up and no phones worked anymore?
I would love it so much.
At all. Like, they just stopped working. They're just boxes.
This is
That
an
would be
interesting
awesome.
question. If they all stopped working,
All of them. All phones across the world, for some reason, something has happened. Phones do not work. Cell phone waves, like the waves that emit,
Like, all the satellites died.
do
Yes.
landlines still work?
no.
Okay. I would say
That'd be bad then.
here's the complexity. If they all stopped working, I feel like I'd be fine. But if mine was the only one,
Mhm.
I'd be super salty about it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because That's the whole thing. Is you want to.
Yeah,
be on
but
the
if
cutting
yours
edge.
just stopped working, wouldn't you just go buy a new cell phone?
But what if
That's
it's like a curse?
Like every cell phone you pick up just stops working.
Like, what if all the carriers blacklisted your name so that you couldn't get cell phone coverage?
What if you're just what if it's even weirder? Like you go to like the Sprint store and you're like looking at the display phones and they're fine, but you touch it and it just goes black, stops working the second you touch it.
Screen
Well.
blackness disorder.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thought.
Sorry, someone just knocked on our door and I got really distracted.
I know.
We're recording. I'm sorry. Do you need something super important? Sorry. I'll talk to you. Sorry, Noah.
Should we mention where we are right now?
We're in our room.
We are in our Josh and I's room. And no one ever comes and knocks on our door.
That's not true. That is not true.
I've been here when it's happened.
Josh, we have been here all day, and not a single person.
Well,
Has-
half the hall's gone, first of all. Second of all, at least 3 times a day we get prank knocks from
That's
Matt
fair.
Bailey across the hall.
That's fair.
Oh,
That's
no,
why I
Matt
ignored
Bailey.
it. I was like, it's just Matt and Bailey.
But anyway.
But anyways, so you think you would be fine if the phones all the phones stopped
All of
working?
them, we would deal. I would deal.
Okay, my
Be a
thing
shock.
is
It'd be
shock
a shock. yeah.
is not even to begin with. Everything depends on this. Like, first of all, how would the police know if anyone's getting stabbed to death? They
Well-
just have to rely on a pigeon to fly it there.
How did they know back before cell phones existed?
They didn't. That's what. How do you think?
Payphones. People ran to the payphone.
How
That's
do you
true.
think?
We
Like,
don't have payphones anymore.
well, I mean, like in the 1800s or before, like.
We didn't really have very well organized police forces.
That's true.
Kind of
Well,
for that reason.
Do we
they
now?
That is debatable.
Sorry.
Topic for
We said we'd offend people.
a different episode.
But like, the shock factor would be so. First of all, I would my immediate reaction would be like, this stupid piece of junk has just finally stopped working.
Yeah.
Then my next reaction is, oh no, I have to actually talk to people now.
I can't hide on my phone whenever I don't want to talk to people.
I can't sit on my couch next to my roommate and scroll through Twitter for half an hour to an hour at a time.
I do it for
mindlessly
longer than that.
Oh my
drooling
gosh.
and looking at your screen and just zombifying.
That is a thing. Like, you get stuck in the scroll, and you can't get it. Somebody has to come over and get you out of it.
Josh and I will be like binge watching a TV show, and he'll just be like, "You don't even like this show, do you?" Because for like the past 3 hours,
Yeah.
I've just been scrolling, occasional tweet, scroll, favorite, hours. I follow so many people on Twitter too. It's like it never ends. It's a constant.
It's gross. That's why I don't do Twitter.
It is
It's gross.
I get on there. I'm like, oh, what's Kanye up to? What's old Donnie up to? What's who?
See,
and
I
who
actually
up to?
signed out of all my social media accounts this week, and it's
Really?
been glorious.
See,
I couldn't
I
do
haven't
that.
checked Facebook.
I didn't even know you did that, and I'm glad because the people who post like, "I'm deleting my Facebook," like,
That's dumb.
That's
let's see how many people try to keep me.
Yeah.
that's
Facebook.
exactly what
That's
that
what
is.
it is.
That's people like
Oh.
messaging them. Oh, you really shouldn't go.
Yeah. Just do it. You know what? Just
Get
do
over it.
But
Shia LaBeouf.
now everyone is this what you've been working up to all week though, just
My
so you
grand
can say
reveal.
it on podcast?
No, it's actually in my D group at church. We were talking about being present and putting aside time for prayer. So one of the things we were trying is signing out and giving our passwords to different people. Like Katie made a new password on my Instagram, my Facebook. Those are pretty much the only two I use.
I couldn't do it.
So she has the passwords. She did sign me into Messenger because that's kind of how I talk to people.
Yeah.
But I have not been social media active this week, and it has been so nice because you don't get caught in the 2-hour
But
Facebook scroll.
do you
and trying to
still
do homework.
like get emails constantly about all this stuff that's happening?
No, I turned off email notifications like a year ago. It's really
You
nice.
mean a year ago when you actually got Facebook?
It is almost exactly a year ago since Logan made me a Facebook in Lawrenceville, Illinois, so that I could have Messenger.
Yep, that's a fact, actually.
That is a
A
fact.
year ago, last weekend.
No,
Yeah, last
it was no.
It was
last
like
year was later. It was fall break.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
I thought it was
No.
the homecoming.
It was
Oh.
It was the first week in October
Oh,
because it's when I stopped shaving for the dank beard too.
oh, yep, you're right.
Yeah,
You need.
I need to get rid of that.
See, the only problem is I need my dank memes.
You have a computer.
Twitter is chocked up full of dank memes, bro.
You can
My
hashtag a
Facebook,
Google
that.
image search.
Shout out to Nathaniel Roy. Probably not even watching this, but your dank memes are on fire. I love them.
Nathaniel Roy.
That's my meme fix every day.
That's awesome.
Facebook. I need my dank memes. That's all.
Josh does love his dank memes. There's a dank meme on his whiteboard in the hall right now.
It's really bad. I drew.
It is.
It's like 2/3 of the way done.
It's kind of garbage.
Well, I drew a person looking really scared with a creepy sloth, like up to their ear, but I haven't captioned it because creepy sloth memes are inherently dirty. And
Yeah,
that's not okay.
That is true.
so we had a friend look for a clean one, and he said he went through 4 pages
Does not exist.
before,
They're all really
and there
sexual.
wasn't any. Yep, they were all super bad.
But I like the idea of using less social media.
It's pretty great. I've enjoyed it.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but props to you.
It's not for everybody.
I can't do it. Like, I don't have a social life. No friends.
Thanks.
No friends.
You want some
Well,
of this?
nah, you know what I mean.
He has no friends, Josh.
You
How does that
don't
make us feel?
count. You all
We're
are.
co-workers.
You guys
We're
are like
coworkers.
Yeah,
brothers.
speak
We're
for
You're
better than
not.
friends.
Yeah, you're
We're
better
friends
than
that have to
friends.
like
Wow. Okay.
you.
On that note, one real quick housekeeping detail. So you may have noticed if you've been paying attention to any of our stuff, you know, like one person does.
In Australia specifically.
Yeah.
We have no logo currently. We have a logo that says "Logo in Progress."
Yes. It
Thanks to Mr. Zachary Griggs,
does. Took about a minute and a
Graphic
half.
designer.
graphic designer extraordinaire.
Savant.
I like that.
But hopefully soon we will have a logo. As a matter of fact, by the time this episode goes up,
We might.
we may
Maybe
have
new
a logo.
Possibly.
Logo's gonna be up here,
Potentially.
Oh,
I
it's up
think.
there.
Yeah,
There's
somewhere.
a logo somewhere.
Let's just put it like
Somewhere.
right here.
Ooh, logo.
Yeah, maybe.
There's
like,
gonna be
over
a logo
there.
if we have it. If
Can we
not,
superimpose a logo here?
I was gonna say if there's
We
not,
just put it everywhere.
if there's
Not
not,
on Logan's face.
if there's not a logo, then it just looks like we're making a bunch of crazy
Yeah.
hand gestures. There's
Also,
no
we
reason.
have
be
to
a
figure out
successful
how to
episode.
put the logo in these places. So there's a very good chance there won't be a logo.
We're
But
just idiots.
if there's no logo in this video, look somewhere.
Look like right down. What is it? Like right
is
down
it down
here.
here
at
or
our
is
channel
it up
page?
there? I don't
I
know.
think it's on our channel art right down there.
Okay,
in the
so-
pants section, as John Green would say.
Yes.
there's gonna be a logo in like our header thing, like our image.
Yeah.
Before
Our
we beat this
avatar.
dead horse even deader,
Right.
we need to talk about another grand reveal.
What
What is
grand
that?
reveal?
Zach, you know what it is.
I have a confession, guys.
Okay.
You're not
Since
gonna
we're
like
talking
this.
about cell phones, I can't remember if I said this on air or if I said this in a pre-show bit
Yeah.
from a week or two ago. I can see the terror in your eyes, and it's really funny.
Yeah,
I have to confess something.
Okay.
I confessed it to Josh, and
Okay.
he was angrily disappointed in me. I pre-ordered. the
No! 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 You did. No.
Yep. The The iPhone 7 Plus, Logan. I did it. I
You,
did it.
you're a demon. You're a terror. We're shipping you away.
You just called me a turd.
One of them Terrys.
This bit is over. We're done with this.
I did. It was time for my upgrade from Verizon. And it was a very affordable option.
Yeah, I wonder why. It's a piece of garbage.
It's not affordable.
They're gonna give
It's
you
not
a
garbage.
piece of trash for an affordable price.
Do I think it's the best phone on the market? No.
No,
Is it even a good phone? On
Do
the
I
No.
think it's a good phone?
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
No, you don't.
no.
Yes, I
No.
do.
I just peeked for
But
the first
you-
time.
you
in my life.
Look at that. That is your first peak ever.
Wow, this is momentous.
I
Yes.
hope you
I knew this
realize.
was
For
gonna
good
happen.
and bad.
I hope you love
Let
your
it out.
parade of dongles.
Let-
Dongles
Dongles
everywhere.
on dongles on dongles.
Dongles.
You're going to
everywhere.
have Dongle City.
I'm gonna be like holding my iPhone, and it's gonna be dongles and then headphones, like way over here, which the camera didn't pick up because depth perception. But it's gonna be like 3 feet of dongles. Yeah,
I am furious.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not too late.
How big is your? How
That's what I
many
keep saying.
gigabytes for a memory card?
It starts at 32 now.
Are you getting the 32?
I got the 32.
And you got the plus, so it's gonna be
It's even
like
bigger than that.
it's like this big.
We went to the Apple store today just because we were bored at the mall, and it's
Gross.
like a little. It's like I don't know.
That's way too much fun.
It's not that much bigger.
It's way too much fun.
It's not that much bigger.
Apple, proud sponsor of Offscript Media.
No,
We-
Apple
apparently-
trash.
Only
Trash
I am
product.
a fan of.
We don't even like it.
Josh, what kind of phone do you have?
I have a.
What kind of phone do you grudgingly have?
We've talked about this. I very grudgingly. You see it.
It's garbage.
There it is.
I don't like it. The buttons broke. iOS 10's weird.
I like it.
It's okay.
It's just me. I'm an Apple fan, though. I
You know
bought
what
it
I've
a
been
long
doing?
time ago.
Opening my phone, sliding
I've been doing that
the
too.
news.
I'm not
every
that
time.
happy about that. Yeah. Yeah. And you don't have a fingerprint scanner, so it's like you gotta do that
I
and
just-
then readjust and then it's so
Apple.
dumb.
What is wrong with you?
I did it. I'm not ashamed.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm not ashamed. And honestly, the reactions weren't as bad as I expected, so
there's a camera on me right now.
that's fair. I'm scared for when we turn this off.
Wait till this is over.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredibly painful for you.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna hightail it out of here.
Time to go mobile.
Okay,
Are you
we're
picking-
Alright.
done with this.
Anyone picking up the Bane
We've been on this for.
quotes? Your precious army of Bane quotes.
We've been on this for long enough. I think it's time to move on.
Alright.
Okay.